Hi everyone, welcome to another reading vlog. And yes, I feel fresh today. Today lang. I want to film this intro na before I eat my snacks, my midnight snacks. Ay shucks, wala ako coaster. We are out of country kasi meron kaming seminar, workshop. I am excited for it pero mas gusto ko sanang matulog na lang. Alam mo yun? I am actually reading Katapuses by R.F. Kuang, pero I paused it muna kasi baka hindi ko siya matapos this week tapos yung utak ko ay hindi masyadong ma-appreciate yung story because of I also need to focus at work. So I picked up another thriller. Nasa current reads ko rin naman. It's The Roses of May by Dot Hutchison. So balik tayo sa The Collectors series. But still, I have the Katapuses vlog. So iibahin ko lang yung video na yon. I will get to it when I finish Roses of May. Pero dinala ko rin siya ngayon. Just in case na magkaroon tayo ng time. Anyways, if you haven't read The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchison yet, I have a vlog wherever. I will link it here na lang. I am 30% in and I just learned na it's the same universe, like it's the after yung book 1. So we still have the survivors from the book 1 and we have new characters and new case na ine-explore. So if in the Butterfly Garden we have young women kidnapped and then turned into butterflies, this one naman, young woman pa din. There is serial killing pero I don't know, quarterly ba? Or every spring. I have a funny story why nawala siya sa isip ko. But anyways, so far in 30+%, hindi pa natin nakikita yung actual pattern kasi there are like inconsistencies. Merong clues na pare-pareho sila, consistent to all victims. Pero there are also clues na kalat-kalat and they don't get the connection yet pero they know na they are all connected. So medyo disturbing part, actually the killing is already disturbing but the more disturbing part is that their corpse are left inside a church or different churches. Iba-ibang lugar, iba-ibang churches but definitely a church. So yes, it's disturbing. It's mysterious. That's the mystery na we want to uncover. Pero there's also connection with the main character in the book and then the main character of book 1. So that's also exciting. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ako hinihingal. Anyways, that's the context so far. I'm 30% in. So ko nang magpahinga. Pero papatuyo pa ako ng hair. I had a very tiring day today and it's just the first day of our seminar. I don't think I can still read. I didn't expect that I will read a lot, but I definitely will read less. You get what I mean? It's super tiring na nga sa work. Tapos, you also want to explore the place, you want to walk around, you want to taste everything that you can. Na food ha. So usually, we do like extension, ganyan, to have this personal time to travel and to, I don't know, buy something for yourself or your family or your friends back home. Pero my problem is, next week, we have a schedule now with another support function for our function. Kaya, yeah, we need to go back talaga. And I don't have money then for personal travel. So, we'll make the most of it sa Friday. We had this very, very good dinner na I am not familiar with pero sobrang excited yung kasama ko kasi sobrang sarap daw na you cannot be disappointed kasi it's yummy. And true enough, it is yummy. So now, andito na siya sa utak ko and iniisip ko na every time I go to places or to countries na mayroong ganun. Girl, and we were wondering, bakit wala nun sa Pilipinas? Because we also love chicken, you know? So this chain or restaurant also offers different cuts of chicken. Medyo pare-pareho lang naman. You have lang the level of spice, pero ang sarap, me! I don't know, maybe I'm just a foodie, kaya na-appreciate ko yung iba-ibang food. Pero anyways, I am reading The Roses of May. Again, let's continue reading it. No, 39! 39% in! Kasi last update dito sa clip or dito sa video, I remember it's 32 or 33%. So at least may progress. So far, I have observed na while we are discussing a different case in book 2, it's also heavily rooted or connected to book 1. So I'm not sure if the case also connects, pero yung connection between characters dun sa book 1 and the new characters here in book 2 are very much almost forced na siya. Kung hindi ko lang nagugustuhan yung writing style, I guess I will call it forced. Pero so far, gusto ko kasi yung writing style ni Dot Hutchison. Very easy to read, very easy to follow. Tapos yung use of words niya, while it's simple, while it's easy to understand, it cuts deep also. I don't know how to explain this. Maybe I'm just tired. I know you're not connecting. Feeling ko. So, yep, that's it. That's all I can give for now. Kasi very little pa lang yung nababasa ko and I'm super sleepy, I'm super pagod. I'll try to read at least a page or a turn. Ano bang tawag ito? A click? Hi everyone! It's my last day today. Our flight is this afternoon, kaya I'm preparing. I'm trying to minimize the stuff that I have in my backpack kasi yan ang aking carry-on. And I have quite a big luggage bag. Ayan, kaya hindi natin siya maka-hand carry. I have just this. Sana. Ito, ilalagay ko na lang siya sa luggage. Kasi gusto ko sana siyang basahin pabalik, pauwi. Pero, pagod na ako eh. Ayoko na ng something na hassle pang bit-bitin. You know what I mean? Alam mo yun, mabigat na yung dalawa. We're home, as you can see. I finished The Roses of May plus 2 audiobooks because the last clip has been more than a week ago, I guess. Magto 2 weeks na. The week after the trip was super busy. I don't know why. May visitor lang din naman kami, pero hindi ko alam kung bakit sobrang busy. Kasi hindi naman yung mga ginagawa naman namin noon, not for the visitor. You know what I mean? Anyways, basically, I didn't have time to read with my eyes, kaya I picked up 2 audiobooks. I got The Crash by Frida McFadden, which I started sa airport. Kasi I thought, it's maikli lang naman, it's around 8 hours. Tapos, it's fast-paced. It's a thriller. So, it will keep me, occupied habang nag-aantay ng sobrang tagal sa airport. Medyo nakakainis siya. Hindi ko alam what's with me, why I still pick up McFadden books kahit na alam ko namang madi-disappoint ako at the end. Hindi ko din alam. But if you're not familiar, kasi this is very new, we are following a pregnant lady. Tapos yung nakapregi sa kanya was a family man already, pero mayaman. So, ano yung ina-expect natin? NDA and bayad. And the day came na they have to sign the NDA already, the contract. Pero na-realize ni girlie na, teka, hindi ito usual one night stand. Hindi ko to ginusto. Wala akong consent nung time na yun. Naalala ko na just now. So ngayon, nagbago ang isip ni ate mo girl at hindi niya kinuha yung pera at hindi niya pinirmahan yung kontrata. So ngayon, medyo broke siya ng madami. Tapos, on her way to wherever, I forgot na kung relative ba niya or friend or whatever, basta she's going somewhere. And yun din, there were more than one scene here na meron siyang driving scene sa snowy road na medyo makapal na yung snow. Tapos, hindi, yung visibility hindi din masyadong maganda. Siguro because the author was taunting us on ngayon na siguro mangyayari yung crash. Yung last niyang drive, I think pangatlo yun if I did not miss anything. Doon siya na-crash. Tapos merong kumupkop sa kanya na couple, they helped her, pero may pero. So yun na yung mystery, yun na yung thriller. As usual, I am very annoyed sa main character kasi, girl, ang dami mo ng clue. Anyways, I rated it super mababa. I'm so sorry. Pero hindi ko siya masyadong na-enjoy kasi natapos ko lang siya because yung mga last chapters, sobrang traffic and nakamotor ako. Natatakot akong damputin yung aking phone para i-stop kasi pinipindot ko yung AirPods kong ganyan. Ayaw niya mag-stop. And then, I picked up a non-fic. It's a memoir of young lady na anak ng isang YouTuber. Pero yung content nila kasi is like a family YouTube vlog. Yung mga family gatherings, family trip, family days, yung mga masasayang ganyan, mga pranks. So, behind those fun, super bright, and happy vlogs, may darkness behind the camera. So, yun yung kinukwento nung bagets dun sa book. Not invalidating yung mga pinagdaanan niya, but it has less impact on me just because we already know that that's happening in real life. And it doesn't mean na hindi na important for me yung mga voices ng ganun. Hindi yun yung minimean ko ha. I'm just treating the book as is and how it impacts me. So, I think yung mga ganong story, mas maganda siya sa yung visualized vlog or not vlog, documentary. Vlog na nga yung trauma niya. Vlog pa yung pinagawa. Pero anyways, that's that. Pero 3 stars na. She's telling the story, yes. She's telling her story, yes. O yung story ng family niya. But it lacks something. Walang oomph, you know what I mean? Sa execution, hindi sa pinagdaanan niya kasi marami siyang oomph. After those 2 audiobooks, nagkaroon na rin ako ng time to read The Roses of May. Finally, natapos ko siya. And it is satisfying, although predictable. So, siguro, I'm hoping na merong progress sa series kasi sa book 1, wala masyadong mystery. Alam natin kung anong nagaganap. Ang sinusundan lang natin ay kung ano nang mangyayari dun sa mga girls. So, it's characters-driven, and less on the plot progress. Sa book 2 naman, merong mystery, pero the clue is just so big na you cannot miss it. Tapos isang malaking, sabi na walang red herring or anything. Alam mo na agad kung sino. Tapos susundan mo na lang kung paano siya mag-unfold. And I'm hoping for a better execution of some more thrill and mystery in the next books. May 2 books pa tayo na babasahin for this series and I'm so excited. Pero anyways, I am reading The God of the Woods for the book club and I will, siguro, do I have to vlog this? Yes, sige. We'll vlog this. I'm still at 12%, so pwede pa nating start ang another vlog.